Welcome back to my YouTube channel Coins History Coins VC. Top 1. The United States of America 5 cents 1963 D, commonly known as the Jefferson nickel, is an important and widely collected coin in American numismatic history. This coin was minted in 1963 at the famous Denver Mint, which is indicated by the small d mint mark found on the reverse side of the coin, to the right of Monticello. The obverse of the coin features the left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States and the principal author of the Declaration of Independence. His image has been a defining feature of the nickel since 1938, symbolizing knowledge, leadership, and the intellectual foundation of the United States. Above Jefferson's portrait, the word liberty appears along with the year 1963, separated by a star, while the phrase "In God We Trust" is inscribed along the left edge, reflecting the country's long-standing national motto and cultural identity. On the reverse side of the coin, you will find a detailed depiction of Monticello, Jefferson's historic Virginia home, which is itself a recognized landmark often associated with American heritage and architectural elegance. The inscriptions "E pluribus unum" appear above Monticello, meaning "out of many one," signifying unity among the states, while United States of America and 5 cents are written prominently around the building, clearly indicating the coin's origin and denomination. The design of Monticello on the nickel during this era is known for its clean lines and symmetrical structure, making it easily recognizable even to casual collectors. The 1963 D Jefferson nickel is composed of a copper-nickel-clad alloy, consisting of 75% copper and 25% nickel, giving it durability and a distinctive silvery appearance. It weighs exactly 5 grams and has a diameter of 21.2 millimeters, with a plain, smooth edge rather than a reeded one. During 1963, the United States Mint produced a very large number of these coins in Denver, with mintage figures reaching into the hundreds of millions. Because of this high production, the coin is generally considered common in circulated condition, though well-preserved uncirculated examples with full detail, especially those showing sharp steps on Monticello, often called full steps by collectors, can be more desirable and valuable in the numismatic market. Historically, 1963 was a significant year in the United States, marked by major social and political changes, including the Civil Rights Movement and the tragic assassination of President John F. Kennedy. Although these events are not directly depicted on the coin, they add historical context and depth, making coins from this year especially interesting to collectors who value not just the metal, but the story behind it. Collectors often examine the 1963 D nickel for its condition, luster, and strike quality. Coins in mint state or higher, with bright luster and minimal contact marks, can fetch a higher price, while ordinary circulated coins usually hold only modest value, often close to face value unless they have unique errors or exceptional preservation. Errors such as doubled dies, off-center strikes, or die cracks can significantly increase a coin's worth and appeal. In summary, the 1963 D Jefferson nickel represents a blend of American history, artistry, and everyday utility. While it may not be among the rarest coins, its connection to Thomas Jefferson and its role in daily commerce for decades make it a meaningful piece for both beginner and experienced collectors. Whether found in pocket change or preserved in a collection, this coin continues to tell the story of century America through its enduring design and historical significance. Next, top 2. The United States of America 5 cents 1964, no mint mark, widely known as the Jefferson nickel, is one of the most historically interesting and widely collected coins in American numismatics. This coin was struck in 1964 without a mint mark, which means it was produced at the main facility of the United States Mint located in Philadelphia. During this period, coins minted in Philadelphia typically did not carry a mint mark, making the absence of a mark an indicator of its origin rather than a rarity. The obverse of the coin features the iconic left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson, a founding father and one of the most influential figures in American history. His dignified profile has been a symbol of intellect and democracy on the nickel since 1938. Along the right side of the portrait appears the inscription Liberty, followed by the year 1964, separated by a small star, while the phrase "In God We Trust" is inscribed along the left edge, reflecting the cultural and national values of the United States during that era. On the reverse side, the coin displays a finely detailed image of Monticello, Jefferson's historic home in Virginia, which stands as a symbol of architectural brilliance and American heritage. Above the building, the Latin motto, E pluribus unum, is inscribed, meaning out of many one, emphasizing unity among the states. Below and around Monticello, the inscriptions United States of America and 5 cents clearly define the issuing nation and denomination. The design of Monticello during this era is appreciated for its symmetry and clarity, and collectors often pay special attention to the steps at the base of the building. Coins with sharply defined steps, known as full steps, are particularly valued in higher grades. The 1964 Jefferson nickel is composed of 75% copper and 25% nickel, giving it a strong, corrosion-resistant structure and a silvery gray appearance. It weighs 5 grams and has a diameter of 21.2 millimeters with a smooth edge. What makes the 1964 issue especially notable is its extremely high mintage. Due to a nationwide coin shortage in the early 1960s, the United States Mint significantly increased production, and the 1964 nickel became one of the most heavily produced coins in U.S. history, with billions struck. In fact, production of 1964-dated nickels continued into 1965, even after the official year had passed, in order to meet public demand for coinage. The historical context of 1964 adds even more depth to this coin. It was a year of transition and change in the United States, following the assassination of John F. Kennedy in late 1963. The nation was experiencing social, political, and economic shifts, including the civil rights movement and changes in currency policies. Around this time, the U.S. government also began altering the metal composition of certain coins, such as dimes and quarters in 1965, due to rising silver prices, although the nickel retained its copper-nickel composition. From a collector's perspective, the 1964 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel is very common in circulated condition because of its massive production. Most examples found in everyday change have minimal monetary value beyond face value. However, coins in uncirculated condition, especially those graded MS-65 or higher with strong luster and minimal marks, can be more desirable. Additionally, coins with full steps on Monticello or rare minting errors, such as doubled dies, off-center strikes, or die cracks, can command higher prices in the collector market. In conclusion, the 1964 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark is not rare, but it holds significant historical and educational value. It represents a time when the United States was adapting to economic challenges and increasing demand for coinage, while still honoring the legacy of Thomas Jefferson through its enduring design. For collectors, it serves as an accessible and meaningful entry point into the world of coin collecting, combining history, artistry, and everyday utility into a single small but powerful piece of American heritage. Next, top 3. The United States of America 5 cents 1979, no mint mark, commonly referred to as the Jefferson nickel, is a modern-era coin that reflects both continuity in American coin design and the economic environment of the late. This coin was struck without a mint mark at the primary facility of the United States Mint located in Philadelphia, as coins from Philadelphia traditionally did not carry a mint mark for nickels during that period. The obverse of the coin features the enduring portrait of Thomas Jefferson, whose image has appeared on the nickel since 1938. His left-facing bust symbolizes wisdom, leadership, and the philosophical foundations of the United States. The word liberty is inscribed to the right of Jefferson's portrait, followed by the year 1979, separated by a star, while the national motto, "In God We Trust," appears along the left side, reinforcing the country's identity and values. On the reverse side, the coin displays a detailed engraving of Monticello, Jefferson's historic estate in Virginia, which is recognized as a national treasure and architectural masterpiece. Above the structure is the Latin phrase "E pluribus unum," meaning out of many one, representing the unity of the states. Surrounding the building are the inscriptions United States of America and 5 cents, clearly indicating the coin's origin and denomination. The Monticello design during this time is known for its balanced proportions and fine detail, and collectors often look closely at the steps at the base of the building. Coins with sharply defined steps, referred to as full steps, are considered more desirable and can carry a premium in higher grades. The 1979 Jefferson nickel is composed of a durable copper-nickel alloy consisting of 75% copper and 25% nickel. It weighs 5 grams and has a diameter of 21.2 millimeters with a smooth edge. This composition had been in use for decades, providing the coin with resistance to wear and corrosion while maintaining a consistent metallic appearance. During 1979, the United States Mint produced a very large number of nickels across its facilities, including Philadelphia and Denver, resulting in a high mintage that makes this coin quite common in circulation today. The historical context of 1979 adds an interesting dimension to this coin. It was a time of economic challenges in the United States, including inflation and energy crises, as well as global political tensions such as the Cold War. Domestically, it was the presidency of Jimmy Carter, a period marked by efforts to address economic instability and promote energy conservation. Although these events are not depicted on the coin itself, they provide a backdrop that enhances its historical significance for collectors and historians alike. From a numismatic perspective, the 1979 no-mint marked Jefferson nickel is generally considered common, especially in circulated condition, where its value is typically close to its face value of 5 cents. However, uncirculated examples with strong luster, minimal contact marks, and well-defined details, particularly those with full steps on Monticello, are more sought after. Additionally, collectors often search for mint errors such as doubled dies, off-center strikes, or die cracks, which can significantly increase the coin's value depending on their rarity and condition. In summary, the 1979 Jefferson nickel, without a mint mark, is a representative piece of late American coinage. While it may not be rare, it carries historical importance through its connection to Thomas Jefferson and its role in everyday commerce. Its classic design, durable composition, and connection to a dynamic period in American history make it a meaningful addition to any coin collection, whether for beginners or experienced numismatists. Next top 4. The United States of America 5 cents 1994. D, commonly known as the Jefferson nickel, is a modern circulating coin that represents the continuation of one of the longest-running coin designs in U.S. history. This particular coin was minted in 1994 at the well-known Denver Mint, as indicated by the small D mint mark located on the obverse side of the coin, to the right of the date. The obverse features the familiar left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson, a founding father and the principal author of the Declaration of Independence. Jefferson's image has been used on the nickel since 1938, designed originally by Felix Schlag, and it symbolizes intellect, democracy, and the philosophical roots of the United States. Along the right side of the portrait appears the inscription Liberty, followed by the year, 1994, while the phrase In God We Trust is inscribed along the left side, reflecting the nation's cultural identity and long-standing motto. The reverse side of the 1994 D. Jefferson nickel showcases a detailed depiction of Monticello, Jefferson's historic home in Virginia, which is an enduring symbol of American heritage and classical architecture. Above Monticello appears the Latin motto, E pluribus unum, meaning out of many one, representing the unity of the states. Below and around the building, the inscriptions United States of America and 5 cents clearly define the issuing country and denomination. The Monticello design during this era is appreciated for its symmetry and clarity, and collectors often pay special attention to the steps at the base of the building. Coins with sharply defined steps, known in numismatics as full steps, are considered more valuable in higher grades due to their superior strike quality. In terms of composition, the 1994 D nickel is made of a copper-nickel alloy consisting of 75% copper and 25% nickel, which gives it durability and resistance to corrosion. The coin weighs 5 grams and has a diameter of 21.2 millimeters with a smooth, plain edge. The United States Mint produced millions of these coins in Denver during 1994, ensuring they were widely available for everyday transactions across the country. Because of this high mintage, the coin is generally considered common in circulated condition and is frequently found in pocket change even today. The historical context of 1994 provides additional interest for collectors. It was a period of economic growth and technological advancement in the United States during the presidency of Bill Clinton. The mid-1990s saw the early rise of the Internet and significant changes in global politics and trade. While these developments are not directly reflected on the coin, they contribute to its background as a piece of history from a transformative era. From a collector's perspective, the 1994 D. Jefferson nickel is typically valued at face value when found in circulated condition. However, coins in uncirculated mint state, condition with strong luster, minimal contact marks, and excellent detail can be worth more, especially those graded MS65 or higher. As with other Jefferson nickels, examples that display full steps on the Monticello design are particularly desirable. Additionally, mint errors such as doubled dies, off-center strikes, or die cracks can increase the coin's value significantly depending on their rarity and visual appeal. In conclusion, the 1994 D. Jefferson nickel is not a rare coin, but it holds importance as part of the long-running Jefferson series and as a reflection of late American life. Its connection to Thomas Jefferson, combined with its consistent design and widespread use, makes it a meaningful and accessible collectible. Whether you are a beginner collector or an experienced numismatist, this coin offers a blend of history, artistry, and everyday significance that continues to make it relevant in the world of coin collecting.